సో అర్థమైందమ్మా ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే సో whatever the variable we are creating defined that variable with assign value. That value is 10. Again, what we are trying to do, we are trying to print that value by using a PL/SQL block. Okay, enter is okay. Space give space is after is space or column space again. Okay, enter man. Single quotation. Just enter. Don't give up arrow, down arrow. Enter. And concatenate. Okay, copy to Notepad++. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers, remove it. Okay. Concatenate. Okay. No, it not works. It not works. Slash. It will treat as a separate folder. PL underscore SQL. Anonymous. Just give anonymous. Block. UN block. So now you are clear, right? Number is 10. It is displaying number is 10. If you want to use proper message, then you can give like this in single quotation, number is, after that concatenation symbol. But our number no need to give single quotations. Whatever text message we are giving, the text message we have to give number is like a single quotation. Okay, fine. Move to Notepad++. So if you are seeing here, what you understand for named block or anonymous block, basic things it is required. What are the things required? Even just give comment V number, comment comment, comment inline comment, where would you have? Before the line, before the V number, comment it. That's fine. Line number 3 also, you can type V number, comment it. Line number 3 starting. Comment. DBM's output also comment it. Copy. Control C. Go to PL SQL block. Control V. Enter. Go back to this one. Okay. Control N, Control N, Control V. Remove line number 2 and 3. Line number 3. Remove line number 3. Shift down. Okay. After before begin, one enter. Give me control. So if it is an anonymous block or PL SQL block, not a matter. Okay. If it is a anonymous block or named block, we are calling PL SQL block. Okay. For any PL SQL block, named or anonymous, the three things are mandatory. What are the three things? One is declaration part, second one is begin and end. Okay. Remaining all are option. At least these three things, if it is there, it is a PL SQL block. Okay. Even sometimes declare also not required. Begin and end enough. For example, unless until if I'm not using any variables, okay, it will work. See, it's working, right? Unless until if we are not using any variables, no need to define the declarative section. But begin and end is mandatory. If you are using the any variables, okay, so declaration section, so it is required. So what are the mandatory things here? Declare, begin, and end. This is the PL SQL block. So remaining all the things are means whatever in the declaration section, if you are defining the variables, maybe we can keep the variables, may not be not required. So if required, we can keep all the variables. All the variables. This is nothing but a variable declaration section. Okay. See, in the PL SQL, anything we writing like a hyphen, double hyphen, that is called a single line comment. Single line comment. Okay. Whatever I am writing, that is multi-line comment. Multi-line comment means more than one line. If you want to comment it in the PL SQL block, it not works. Comment means it not works. Suppose actually something is there also, it not works. If you are removing this comment, then it will work. So star slash star and closing star star slash. Then that in between, how many lines are there? Not a matter. Okay. That is called a multi-line comment. So multi-line comment means more than one line commenting. Here, how many lines? It is not a matter. How many lines you want, you can make a comment here. Not an issue. Okay. we can declare an variables. These all are things are multi-line comment. For example, if I'm using this one, say this multi-line comment or single line comment, we can use anywhere in the PL SQL block, either here between the begin and end or before declaration, wherever it is not a matter. Okay. See, remaining all the things, whatever the commented, it's not bother about anything. What it is doing, just uncommented things. Means what is here uncommented? Only DMS output put line. It is a PL SQL block. That's it. Okay. Later. In the begin and end section, what we will do? Here, all the again, I am giving multi-line comment. We will keep all statements. All statements means insert, update, delete, ADLs, TCLs means what do you mean by TCL?
Commit rollback.
Yeah, transaction control language. It contains commit, rollback, and save pointer. But here we will give mostly commit and rollback. Okay. Yeah. Along with if block, expressions, any expressions, case statements, we can call. We can call array. We can call is the correct word. We can call procedures, functions, packages, everything. Loops and conditions. Whatever you want, anything you can keep in the begin and end between it. Okay, begin and end. Okay, this is the PLC. Okay, see how many lines of these all are comments. This is not works anywhere. Okay, if I'm copying this one, only what is it is working, only it is a PLC, except DBMS output, nothing is working here. Remaining all are comments only. See here, this is a multi-line comment. In between multi-line comment, what are the things I am writing here? It not works anything. It is a comment, means if you are writing something there or not a matter. If you are writing something there also, it not works, means it is a just a comment. Okay, if it is there or not a matter. If you are not keeping anything there, how it will behave here? If you are keeping something in the comments, means single line comment or multi-line comment, both are same. It not works anything. Okay. Why we are using a multi-line comment or single line comment? Single line comments we will use for the as a inline comments or whatever the comment we are keeping, something we have to describe about the below or below part of the code or particular line of the code. Any difficulty level, any complex level is there. Those type of scenarios we will specify single line comment. We are doing this is for so and so purpose. Okay. By that time we will use the single line or multi-line comments. So is it mandatory to do? Not mandatory. But if we are writing multi-line comments, if any new person going, see you are writing the code, once you are leaving the company. Okay. Another guy will come, or any of your teammates only, you writing the code, but any of your team member wants to understand that one. By seeing the code easily, we cannot understand. So that's why I'm saying clearly any complexity is there. Those type of scenarios, we have to specify the comments and write a proper description why we are doing this. Even in the declaration part, we will write a comments why this procedure, who written the procedure, who written this procedure, what date, what is the purpose, everything we will do in the declaration part itself. While defining the procedure itself, what is the purpose of that procedure, who written, what date they written, how many times it is modified. Every time if we are adding the code in the line, we will keep the adding the comments every time. So and so do it. We added to this procedure or packaging so much so and so defect, or why we are adding code for that procedure or package. Those and many comments we will keep in the declaration part. So they can understand. One thing is why they are using this procedure or function or package. One thing. Second thing is every time we are doing enhancements, modifying the code, why we are doing this activity. Initially, what is the reason this procedure created? That purpose. Again, why we added that code? Again and again, what are the codes we are adding? Those things, if you are keeping, right? Any new person or newly joining into the project also, they can understand easily by seeing this procedure. Okay, this is the purpose of writing this procedure or package. They can get easily. That's why we will write the inline comments and the multi-line comments. Okay. Now, what we declared. Yeah. Another thing is, after this one, these all the things are one part. And after this, before, yes, there is another keyword called exceptions. This is another keyword, not keyword, block. In this one, exception handling section. This is the exception handling section. This is before end. Before end. Begin, starting, we don't write the exceptions. When we will writing, before ending the block, we will write a exceptions here and handling. How? Okay, we'll see other things when others. Okay, just simple thing. I kept one exception. Don't think about this one. Just what I want to say here. Just exception handling also we will do here. That's it. See, after adding exception also, nothing is happening. So I will do something here. See, if you are seeing, observing or not, everywhere, something, one statement or expression, if I am keeping, separated by semicolon. Every statement ended with a semicolon. If wherever it is not there semicolons, those are keywords. Means declarative section begin and end it is required semicolon. If you are seeing here, end it is required, but see, declare there is no semicolon. Begin no semicolon. Exception there is no semicolon. Only end. End is it will end it, so that is required. See here. What I written? One is DBM's output, it is a PL SQL block, the number. Okay. Another thing I kept here, it is a exception handling block. Okay. But what is here? It is printed. It is a exception handling block, right? Why it is printed? Actually, what I declared here, V number. But what I assigned here, V number, string I assigned, right? Are we able to store string into a number? Hello, are you there?
No, sir.
What we have to store in the number variable?
My number.
Numbers.
We have to store
Numbers.
as a numbers only. But what we are doing here, string we are trying to store, assigning into that variable string. So again we are calling. What is happening here? Actually exception happened. So for example, if we are not keeping this exception, okay, what it is happening? See. I commented that one. Okay, if I'm not doing that one, what is the error? This one. Read out.
Numerical value error. Character to number conversion error.
Error. Actually, that is the error. It will get it. But